Guys, you guys are here live watching us on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/JordanBrownRadio1. And you probably listen to us this week on SoundCloud.com/JordanBrownRadio1, not Jordan Brown Radio 1, but just Jordan Brown Radio, or Facebook.com/JordanBrownRadio. We are here for a pretty interesting topic this week. As if you listen to the show that I released this week, you would also know that there was a shooting back in my hometown of Seal Beach, California. And Seal Beach, California, populated around 20,000 people. Lost 8 people yesterday due to this. They're really good. They're calling it a massacre in Seal Beach. That's what they're calling it. A guy had around 7 guns with him, bulletproof vests, and it looked like he was ready to go on a rampage. And he did, losing, taking 8 people's lives. And it's unfortunate. So as we kind of want to elaborate on a little bit more, I want people to think about a few things. I don't have the answers to everything here today, but I do want to say this. When we look at something that happens like this, there are many things that become clear. You first have to wonder, why would someone do that? What makes someone get to that point of wanting to do that? How does someone's brain justify the idea of going into an establishment to kill people? With him having 7 guns on him and a bulletproof vest, he had the idea, I am going to kill people today. So you kind of have to go around and be like, how can someone actually get to that point? Twitter was going crazy with this. Facebook was going crazy with this. Everything that I saw, people were just Seal Beach, Seal Beach, Seal Beach. And it's unfortunate that Seal Beach is now put on the map because of this. That's what I think is such a bummer. But this is the one thing that I've sat back and really thought about a lot of this. This is the one thing that I'm thinking of. And what I've come to the conclusion with is that this world is broken in so many different ways. And truly for us as a community back in Seal Beach, but also as a community being together as just brothers and sisters, we got to figure out a way to break that brokenness. Now, people can attempt to find it in different places and in different ways. But at a time like this, most people will turn to a higher power to kind of fix that brokenness. And one of the most positive things that came out of the massacre that happened in Seal Beach was the families of the victims went to the local church in Seal. And they actually stayed there for a little while. And not like overnight, but just there when it kind of was going on, because it was overwhelming for people. It's with me saying something without saying it, that when we see more things like this happen, aren't we considering at some points the possibility that all that we're doing here really doesn't really matter? Are we thinking about that a little bit more? Getting text message yesterday saying, hey, stay close to the ones you love because you never know when, the time's up. I got that text, and I'm like, yeah, I know. A higher power, guys. And that's what I've been going through these past couple days. And everybody knows what I preach and what I'm practicing, and it's not a big secret, but it becomes more clear than ever in the state of a tragedy that what we're doing here is pointless. That we have to submit our lives to a higher power, and that we have to go and give these things to a higher power, because if not, we become lost and we become broken. It's a thing that I'm have to go through and think about all this week. The family members affected by this. 8 people dead, 1 critically injured. Ooh, wow, sorry about that. But it's something that's really frustrating to me because I can't really sit back and think, why my town? Why my city? A higher power has a plan for us, does he not? Figuring out that for yourselves as individuals is going to be a crucial one. But I want you guys to do me a favor this week as we look into things and we just remember the people who were affected, and we remember to continue to pray, and remember to give the stress that you're feeling to a higher power, because God is willing and is able to take that away from you. It's very clear. To my hometown of Seal Beach, I'm praying for you, and I will not stop. And it breaks my heart that I cannot be there with you guys in that pain, the people who are affected and the families. I wish I could be there, but the city is taking care of itself because that's what our community does. Listen to the Jordan Brown Radio Show on Jordan Brown Radio, youtube.com/Jordan Brown Radio 1. Guys, have a great week, and you'll see us next week if you want to find more information, facebook.com/Jordan Brown Radio. Thanks. Have a good one.